Top of the morning, dear readers, viewers, and listeners, and welcome to this next edition of the annual Lenten tradition known as Letters for Lent. As you might see, I'm wearing a Jameson shirt, but there's a reason for that. Um, I'm recording this a week before St. Patrick's Day, so I just want that out of the way. But I figured I wanted to do something really special for all you dear readers and viewers and listeners, um, to kind of celebrate the fact that it is St. Patrick's Day. Uh, I mean, that it will be St. Patrick's Day when this video is released. But I wanted to just talk about the importance, not only as St. Patrick in our lives, but also St. Patrick when it comes to the faith, when it comes to the Catholic faith, how he how he found strength when he was converting people to Christianity or to Catholicism, you might say. Um, some people might think of this as a way to get around drinking Guinness and having corned beef and cabbage, and of course I will be one of them. And having Irish soda bread again, I'll be one of them. Hopefully, possibly doing something before then. But I wanted to talk about. It's not just about the Guinness. It's not just about the Jameson. It's not just about the Irish soda bread. It's not so much about the corned beef and cabbage, although that is important. Can't deny that. But I want to just talk about how faith helps us. Because St. Patrick, as we know, is a saint. Um, St. Patrick, I'm giving like a Cliff Notes detail on this, so take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, so please. But I wanted to say how much of an impact St. Patrick has had, not only on myself as an Irish Roman Catholic, but also myself as a Roman Catholic in the United States and as someone on the spectrum. St. Patrick is the patron saint of Ireland, no surprise there. But his his message was all about faith, was all about hope, was all about driving the snakes out of Ireland, as they were. Um, he went to he was born in he was born as a slave, went to England, came back to Ireland to kind of convert the Irish community to Catholicism. Again, I know I am leaving a lot out, so please forgive me. But the point I want to bring up is that the people of Ireland never forgot. If you notice the symbol of Ireland in modern Irish culture, the harp that's on the euros, or the harp that was on the pound, as it were, was actually Saint Patrick's harp, or wasn't Saint Patrick's harp, but I'll get to that a little bit later. But there are a lot of churches, there are a lot of parishes that have Saint Patrick's on them, and do so in pride because of it, because Saint Patrick to them is a tribute not only to Ireland but also the Irish people. Now, I want to talk a little bit about how faith has helped the Irish people. Um, there was there was in the 1800s a famine, a potato famine. You may have heard of it, called Angora Moor, that forced a lot of people to go from Ireland to the United States. Some of them went to Ellis Island, and some of them had grew up. Had families that were in Ireland that were in the United States at the time that immigrated legally. Um, and from them came other Catholics who wanted to worship at church, and for sake of argue, for the idea, my great grandfather and great grandmother were part of that band, and they also fundraised some money they also fundraised to raise some funds to help support a church in Manhattan, a church you might have heard of, called St. Patrick's Cathedral in Manhattan. Yes, that's St. Patrick's. As Cardinal Dolan says, America's Parish Church, and he's proud of that, and he's proud of the Irish community, as should we all. I mean, really. So this is kind of like my quick toast to the Irish, to my fellow Irish Americans. I know I don't have a Guinness, but please forgive me. But I just want to say a toast to all the Irish out there, and all the Irish Americans too. So if you like this video, check me out here on YouTube. You can check me out on Instagram. You can check out all my videos on the autisticsuperblog.wordpress.com. Stay safe, stay strong, don't drink and drive, be responsible, and as always, shine on. And happy St. Patrick's Day.